It is a beautiful, bright and sunny day outside. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and what better day to go to my mailbox and find a package from my good friend, the community angel as people call her, Julie Farnham. Every time you get a package in the mailbox from Julie Farnham, it's going to be a next level experience that there is no way to mentally prepare yourself for. And I already know it's going to happen again. I've been through a lot of these, and I'm still alive. One thing I love about every video, or not every video, but a lot of the videos that Julie Farnham makes. Julie Farnham has an incredible YouTube channel where she is very close to 600 subscribers, and she's doing an amazing giveaway right now where you can win a hobby box of Metal Universe, the new SKYBOX from this year. But what I was saying is one thing that Julie does on a lot of her videos is whenever she's going to open a new product that she's opened a lot of before, what she'll do is she'll do a little showcase of some of her best cards. So what I've done today is I pulled out just a couple. This, trust me, this is just a couple. This is just the tip of the iceberg of some of the nicest cards that I've received in the mail from Julie Farnham. Some of them, pretty much all of the nicest cards I own in my collection have come from Julie in these amazing rack packages. So I cannot thank you enough. There are no words in the English language that will justify how much I appreciate everything you do for myself and everything you do for the community, Julie. You're a fantastic person. And if there's anybody watching this video, for some strange reason, if anyone is watching this video and you're not familiar with Julie Farnham, trust me, you got to check out Julie's channel. She's the most generous person I've ever come across in my life, and she has some incredible content. She's opened up all kinds of great stuff. So I'm going to do a little showcase, and like I said, trust me, this is just a few of the nicest cards I've received from Julie. So we're going to start with this one here. Look at this. We have a Wayne Gretzky and Marcel Dion game-used stick. Like, these are both game-used sticks. This is... I remember my reaction when I hit this, when I pulled this card out of one of those packages, and some of these are just like, it's stuff I will never forget for my whole life. There's going to be a theme with this. I have received some of the most insane Quinton Byfield cards. Like, my Quinton Byfield collection right now is unbelievable. Like, I never could have, in a million years, expected my collection would look like this after only being on YouTube for a few years and having the amazing help from people like Julie Farnham. We got this beautiful rookie patch autograph here from Quinton Byfield, numbered out of 49. Beautiful card. Love that stuff. And this is a big one. So I got all 6 of these from Julie. What this is essentially all 6 of these cards here. They complete this massive jumbo logo patch, and we got all 6 of these as gifts from Julie Farnham. This is probably the coolest thing I own in my entire collection. Like, by far, this is like cornerstone, like bucket list kind of stuff right here. This is definitely the coolest thing I own in my entire collection. And it looks really awesome when you get all these lined up and you put the puzzle together. So, like, this is what I'm saying. This is just a few of the cards. There's going to be so many more that I won't have time to show them all today. Or this video will probably be about 4 hours long. But we got to do some of these. This is another massive card right now. I've received a lot of awesome Tkachuk cards from Julie. But this one is selling for a fortune right now because Tkachuk is just dominating the playoffs. I really wanted the Leafs to win that series. I don't know what's going to happen. At the time I'm filming this, the Leafs are down 3-0. Game 3 was last night. Bit of a heartbreak, but you know what? Matthew Tkachuk, you can't knock this guy. He is a playoff player. I wish that all those years ago when they were talking about giving Tkachuk the captaincy, and then Tree Living decided not to do it when they let go of they decided to let Giordano go to the expansion draft. There was talk that they were going to give Tkachuk the captaincy, and apparently he wanted it. He had openly said that he wanted to stay in Calgary. He wanted to play in Calgary. But I think that's when stuff started to go downhill, is when they kind of told Tkachuk he wasn't going to be the captain of the team. And I think that's probably when he made his mind up that he didn't want to stay there. And what a mistake that was. Can you imagine having Sam Bennett and Matthew Tkachuk on the Flames still, that team would look so much different right now, and they would probably be in the second round of the playoffs instead of the Panthers. We had this beautiful Artifacts Marcel Dionne card. I wasn't really around to see Marcel Dionne play. Like, I was pretty young when this guy was playing in the league. But beautiful card. I really do like Marcel Dionne. That's like just a gorgeous card. And I love those old school Kings purple and gold uniforms they used to wear there. This is a big one too. This is like one of the biggest cards I own. This is the Mikey Anderson rookie patch auto out of the Cup, numbered to 25. This is the first time I'd ever got one of these RPAs from the Cup. So that was a pretty epic day when I got this, like, massive card right there. I really do like Mikey Anderson. You know what? The Oilers outplayed the Kings in the playoffs. Adrian Kempe was on fire. He was just dominant night in and night out. But the Oilers just outplayed him. It is what it is. Leon Draisaitl has been by far the best player in these playoffs so far. The guy is just scoring multiple goals every night. I think he's the best player on the Oilers. I know what everybody says. McDavid's the best player in the league. But when it comes time to playoff times, it looks like Draisaitl is next level. And this is another one here. This is the first time I'd ever got one of these rainbow foil Young Guns cards. We got this rainbow foil Mikey Anderson Young Guns card, which is a beautiful one. And then what we have here, we have this crazy cool Mark Scheifele All-Star card. I'm a big fan of Mark Scheifele just because I'm a big fan of the Barrie Colts. I've always liked Mark Scheifele. I was a huge fan of him when he played for Barrie. So this is a really cool All-Star card, numbered to 15 out of SP Game Used. And now it's time to get into this package from Julie. So big thank you again, Julie. There'll be a link in the video description. All you will have to do is click on that and it'll take you right over to Julie's channel. There will be a few things in this package that I do know about. I have purchased a box, a SKYBOX Metal Universe hobby box. That will be in here that Julie sent off to me. She's been finding these crazy deals. So I had to get one. I couldn't say no when I saw the deal for this. So right on the top, this is what we got here. I've already opened one of these. So I'm super, super excited to open this up. Probably going to end up doing that later on today. And then we have a whole bunch of cards and top loaders here. So, all right, we got 3 separate packs out here. This one looks like it's got a note in it. So let me see what this note here says. Okay, so hey Steve, hashtag Goose Life, hashtag Spinach King. If you guys didn't know, I have pulled the Spinach card. It has officially happened. On the video where I was announcing the giveaway winner, I did my regular thing. I came up here, I grabbed my packs of Allen and Ginter, but something miraculous happened. Something different happened. I finally pulled the Spinach. We didn't get the same cards over and over again that we've been seeing day in and day out for who knows how long now. I finally pulled the Spinach card. So if you haven't seen, it's pretty exciting. I was pretty worked up when that happened, I'm not going to lie. But it says, hashtag metal PMG fire. So hopefully I can pull a PMG out of that box. I've never actually pulled one before. Let's go. Enjoy this rack. Compliments of the universe and the land Krakens. So big thank you for this, Julie. Right. 3. So I guess we'll start with these bigger ones here. What is this? Star Wars. We got some Star Wars pack on the top here. What is this all about? Okay, so this one says fire inside, and it looks like a Finnish flag. That looks like the Finland flag, so maybe we'll open that one last just because it says fire inside. And we have here, what's this? What is that from? What is this? Quentin Byfield highlighters. Wow, I haven't seen one of those before. Focus. Come on, focus. This is kind of hard to get this to focus and show up on the camera. That's amazing. What is that? I've never seen one of those before. That is such a super cool card. Highlighters. Never seen that before. We have a MVP watch, the silver MVP watch at Quentin Byfield from MVP. This is another one I didn't know. Julie sent me a picture of this saying she got this from ePacks. I had never seen any of these green script before, so that green script one there is super cool. That's the first one of those that I own. We have a Rasmus Kupari out of Metal Universe, so there's a SKYBOX rookie of Rasmus Kupari. This is one of the big time cards I was talking. There we go. This is both of them. Okay, so big story right here. They did these e-pack exclusives for the Connor Bedard when he broke the World Junior scoring record. And Julie picked up a couple of these packs. She picked up a couple for myself and a couple for Freedom Sufferer. And what happened is that somehow, miraculously, I got this is a super short print. This is like an image variation, super short print of this card right here. So this card is selling for tons of money. Like this is worth a fortune right now. I can't believe how much this is selling for. And at the time that I'm filming this video, we have the Connor Bedard draft lottery is happening tonight at 8 o'clock. So depending on where he goes, the value of this card could go through the roof. But like these are both massive cards. We have these Connor Bedard sets the World Junior scoring record. So those are huge. That's something I'm going to have in my collection for the rest of my life, unless there's no way I'm selling those. Like, they're going to be worth a lot of money, but that's something I have to hold on to forever. We have these Radiance FX rookie out of SPX. That's such a super cool looking card. It looks like it's a die cut, but it's actually got it's like a clear cut, like plastic kind of thing on the side. So that's another beautiful card I don't have. Love this stuff. Like, I always love getting all this different variety. I'm going to have every Byfield rookie card in the universe by the time that I'm done with, this is crazy. I'm going to have to start doing like a count, like an active counter on the number of unique Byfield cards that I have. This is one that I don't really have many nice Leaf cards in my collection. Like, I maybe have 10 good Leaf cards, but no real, like, high value or big ticket, like big cards. Not that this is like extremely valuable or anything like that, but we got this super thick Austin Matthews Shadow Box. I love these Shadow Box cards. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this. I might, I paid for this. There was this one, and there'll be a Nylander card, I think, coming in the next package that I did pay for, but I'm not sure. I might hold on. Oh, that's really cool. We have a Kevin Fiala Young Guns. That's one I definitely have never had before. Kevin Fiala on the LA Kings. That guy is a difference maker. You could really notice a difference in their offense when Fiala was injured this year. So I love that. Beautiful Kevin Fiala Young Guns card right there. And now it looks like we got some cheese here. We got some cheddar. We got an Alex Newhook cheddar. We got a Tyler Toffoli cheddar. We got a Lucas Raymond cheddar. That's a rookie cheddar. That's really cool. Thank you for that, Julie. We have a Laffy Big Men on Ice. We have a Stamkos Big Men on Ice. I don't have any of these. I'm going to have to go for the full set of cheese cards and probably these ones now too. We have the Brent Burns and the Alexander Barkov. These are like an old tribute to the big men on the court that they used to do for the NBA SKYBOX cards. We have a William Eklund amped up out of SKYBOX. We have a Brady Tkachuk out of $2.99 out of Artifacts. I really like both the Tkachuk brothers. It'd be really cool if one day we could see a Tkachuk versus Tkachuk playoff battle. Like, imagine the Tkachuks versus the Tkachuks in a playoff series. That would be something to see. Julie, I can't thank you enough for this. Like, you always go so above and beyond whenever you send people packages. Oh, this is amazing. This is just amazing. We have a bread baskets of Cal Peterson. Cal Peterson, oh, there's a couple cards in here. I really like Cal Peterson, but they had to do what they had to do. He's not really an NHL level goalie at this point in his career, and I'm not 100% sure if he will be back up in the NHL anytime soon. But we have from Allure a Drew Doughty and a bread baskets from Allure of Cal Peterson. No way! Oh, what is this? We got a Spinach here. All right, 2 Spinach in 1 week. Oh, we haven't got a Spinach card in so long. It had been ages since we got a Spinach. And now that I pulled the Spinach card, I finally pulled it on camera. There's finally proof that it exists. I think I'm going to start a little bit of a hot streak here. I have a good feeling about that SKYBOX Metal Universe. So, like I say, I think this Spinach is going to start our hot streak up again. This is a sweet card right here. Look at these. We got these Panini certified. Jeff Carter Fabrics. Love that right there. At a 150, that is a gorgeous card. I don't have any of these. There's a couple of these in here. There's this one too. Out of Panini National Treasures, Tyler Toffoli. That's going to be a rookie card right there, numbered at a 99. I wish Panini was still able to make hockey cards. Like, I love Upper Deck. I know a lot of people hate on Upper Deck, yada, yada, yada. I'm a big fan of Upper Deck, but the Panini stuff was gold. Like, I really wish we could have some different companies able to make hockey cards again. But these are two beautiful cards that Julie got from some Panini redemption points. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Like, this is what I'm saying. My collection, like, when I started this YouTube channel, my collection was all right, but there was nothing like, I didn't have tons and tons of these amazing, beautiful cards like this. Like this right here, this is like a Hall of Fame level card. Like, there's not many of these made. It's a super short print image variation of a card that was already rare. Like, I don't know. I think that Connor Bedard is going to be the next Connor McDavid, potentially better. Like, it's impossible to say right now what his NHL career is going to be like, but his career pre-NHL arguably is the best of all times. This is a cool card right here too. We have this, take it out of the top loader because it's kind of hard to see it in there. We have this Obsidian rookie of Quinton Byfield. That is a beautiful one right there, numbered at a 349, so Obsidian Black. Beautiful card. Quinton Byfield did pretty well in the playoffs. Obviously, the Kings lost in first round. Byfield did have a goal. He was skating like the wind. You really saw his confidence level. Oh, speaking of Quinton Byfield. Whoa, look at that one right there. Quinton Byfield, Shadow Box rookie. That is a big time card. Oh, yes. That is so cool. I love these Shadow Box, and that is amazing. Shadow Box rookie at a Quinton Byfield. So, speaking of Quinton Byfield, there's another big one right there to add to the collection. I have to get that one in a top loader. That looks probably like a 130 point or something. That's a nice thick card right there. We got a whole bunch more stuff here today. That is, what is this? What is this? What is going on here? SPX Finite. What is this card? I've never seen this before in my entire life. That is crazy. That looks so crazy right there. 74 out of 99. Another rookie Byfield. Remember about 5 minutes ago when I said I had a really nice Quinton Byfield collection? Like, 5 minutes has gone by, and it already looks completely different. Like, all of these cards are just absolute game changers here. We have a Jordan Spence Blue Dazzler. I love the Dazzlers. I've always been a massive fan of these Dazzlers cards, and that's a nice one to add right there. Jordan Spence, who is another great young rookie for the Kings. We have a Brady Tkachuk out of Trilogy, a red Tkachuk from Trilogy, and that looks like it's a jersey or something. What's in there? It just says game-used hockey memorabilia, so there's some sort of black patch or strip in there or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's got to be a jersey or a swatch or something like that. There's a Dazzler of Victor Lodin, a Victor Lodin Blue Dazzlers. I love the Dazzlers. I'll take any Dazzler. I have a huge collection of these at this point, and I'm noticing that they're becoming more and more collectible and kind of harder to find. So there's a Jacob Moverari. Oh, it looks like there's a lot of cards in here. Are these all going to be portraits? There's a Jacob Moverari rookie portraits. There's an Elias Lindholm from Metal Universe. There is a Samuel Fagemo rookie portraits. This is probably my favorite portraits design Upper Deck has ever done. I really like the one. They've already announced what they're doing for next year's portraits. They look hilarious. They're absolutely ridiculous. They've put everybody in, like, they dressed them up like kings. They're in some medieval king uniform kind of thing with the crown and the robe and the cape and the whole 9 yards. And there's another Dazzler right there. This guy was hiding on the bottom. We have an Elias Lindholm Green Dazzler. Dazzle me, dazzle me, dazzle me. We got Dazzlers for days here. And then we have this card right here in a package. So we'll get this one opened up. Oh yeah, this is another one that Julie tipped me off about, that this is a really cool card. We have another. So I now have officially more than one of these rookie patch autos. We have a Trevor Moore RPA from the Cup. That's a beautiful card right there. Trevor Moore has now set the LA Kings points record for most points in a continuous streak of games. He had a 12-game point streak this year, which somehow was the franchise record for the Kings. When you think of all the amazing players like Wayne Gretzky and Marcel Dion and Luc Robitaille and all those guys, but somehow Trevor Moore has the record. So that's an on-card rookie patch auto out of a Trevor Moore. So I pretty much received the 2 nicest Leaf cards I own in my collection, both out of this video here today. So that's always nice. And now what is this? We have Star Wars dog tags. What? That's pretty cool. Let's get this ripped open and see what these are. I hope I didn't rip. I did rip something, but I think it's all right. So collect all 16. We have some Star Wars dog tag. We have the Kylo Ren. That's pretty cool. Everybody hated so much on the new Star Wars movies, like the new... I don't go into Star Wars expecting to see the Shawshank Redemption. I don't know so much about the back lore and the story that I get all bent out of shape when they do stuff wrong. I go in going to watch stuff fly around in space and things explode, and I enjoy it. Like I say, don't go in expecting Shawshank Redemption and you won't be disappointed. It's Star Wars. Slapnuts, I know if you're watching this, you're probably going to have your comment already queued up in the comment section about how much you hate Star Wars or how lame it is. It's Star Wars. It is what it is. It's not real. But I love it. I've always been a big fan of Star Wars. My brothers and I growing up were all pretty crazy about Star Wars. All the old N64 Star Wars games. Like, we spent hours upon hours playing Shadows of the Empire and Rogue Squadron and all those kind of games. Like I say, it is what it is. I've always been a big fan of Star Wars. And now we've got these 2 packages here. 2 of these final ones. So this one, we'll get this ripped. Oh yes, this is a card Julie pulled recently on one of her videos. Speaking of the Finland flag, we got double Finland flag here. So look at this. We have Erasmus Kupari, Pride of a Nation. This is autographed. Beautiful silver pen autographed at a 99. So it's a rookie Pride of the Nation of Rasmus Kupari. This guy is fantastic. I don't know. I have a feeling he's going to be one of the players that's going to get moved in the next year or two. There's just too many of these young guys that are very similar, like highly skilled offensive guys. Once these guys all come off their entry-level deals, there's not going to be enough room for them. They're not going to have the salary cap to sign all these young guys. So I really like Rasmus Kupari, but I hate to say it, I'm not going to be surprised if he gets traded in the next couple of years. Very skilled player. If he gets some more time in the power play, like, this guy's going to be a 30-goal scorer every year. So that's a beautiful card. So big thank you for all of these, Julie. I am shocked. I can't believe all these cards we keep getting here. Like, I'm already blown away. My jaw's already on the floor. Like, even if one of these cards alone is already too much. Like, I don't deserve all this amazing things. Like, I sit here and open this and I wonder to myself, what do I do to deserve all this? You know what I mean? Like, this is some of the most generous things I've ever received in my entire life. When I first joined YouTube, I expected it to be just nothing but monsters and people just attacking you day in and day out on the comment section. We have this really weird thing now in life where we've just normalized just violently assaulting people in comment sections and on Twitter and all this, that, and the other. Sometimes I really like to just go pick a random YouTube video and go check out the comment section, and you just watch people at war with each other. We've just normalized it, being very abusive, just destroying each other in comments, just being absolute monsters. I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about, but as soon as you hide behind a keyboard, people have this feeling that you can say whatever and whatever you want to people, because it's just words on the internet, right? We've normalized that. And it's like when people talk about cyberbullying. Like cyberbullying, that wasn't a thing when we were kids. Bullying was a thing. Now people have just become so accustomed to attacking each other on the internet. Back in the old days, like how far we've come. In medieval times, people used to go to the plays and the theaters with tomatoes and rotten vegetables. Imagine being in life and being pelted with tomatoes when people didn't like what you were doing. That's essentially the modern day equivalent of what we've come to. Think about that back in the day. People would pelt each other with tomatoes. Imagine being a theater actor and you're kind of off that night. You didn't have your best day. And you know what the crowd does? They all throw tomatoes at you. Like this is how far we've come in life. So I don't know. It's just like I didn't expect any of this when I started doing YouTube. I expected the tomatoes, if you know what I mean. But this isn't tomatoes. We've come a long way here. We've got some incredible cards. We've made some incredible friendships throughout this, whatever it's been, 2 years, year and a half, year. I don't know. I'm not paying attention anymore. But what was I saying? We're going to get into this last package here. So we'll get this one ripped open here today. And right off the top, I thought there's only 3 cards in here. We have a beautiful Juuso Välimäki rookie autograph. Look at this. Like, that is gorgeous. What is this from? What set is this from? Level 2 rookie autograph. It's from Trilogy. So from 1819 Upper Deck Trilogy. That is a beautiful card right there. Love that. That's a gorgeous one. Look at this one too. We got Mark Giordano, Sean Monahan, and Noah Hannafin out of the cup. These cards out of the cup, these are not cheap. I will never in my life be able to afford to open up a box of the cup. It's nice to think about, but like, this is just something I will never in my life be able to afford a box of this. So to get some of these cards from the cup, it's just such an amazing feeling, you know what I mean? You never thought you'd get these kind of things, and here we are. I'm opening up a package in the mail, and here we go. We got this beautiful cup trios, Monahan, Giordano, and Noah Hannafin. I really liked Giordano. I was kind of happy when he came to the Leafs. Obviously, he's at the tail end of his career. But Mark Giordano has been an incredible player for his entire career. Back in the day, when the Flames let Dion Phaneuf go, everybody in Calgary was all bent out of shape and freaked out. But they knew they had Mark Giordano there, and he was kind of transitioning into that kind of first defenseman, very offensive player, good shutdown guy. So that's kind of why the Flames got rid of Dion Phaneuf back in the day, is because they knew Mark Giordano was his natural predecessor and was essentially a much better player. We were talking about this guy a minute ago. It was beautiful. I love Sam Bennett. I was a big fan of Sam Bennett when he was on the Flames. I was super sad to see him go. What is this from? Sam Bennett, Superscripts from SPX. He's actually got a really cool autograph right there. So he is currently dominating the NHL playoffs. He had a little bit of when I say a little bit, I mean a couple very questionable plays in Game 2 against the Leafs. Like, it's the playoffs. They're taking exceptions with people. But he crossed the line a few times. That cross-check to the side of Bunting's head. And then when Bunting's on the ground, he gives him a cross-check to the spine. You could have ended somebody's career right there. And then same thing with Matthew Knies. Matthew Knies has played, 6 NHL games in his career? And Sam Bennett slammed his head on the ground. Very dangerous play. So Matthew Knies is out for the series with a concussion. I still like Sam Bennett. It's the playoffs. You know what I mean? Do you think his coach is upset that he's playing like that? Obviously, nobody wants to see anybody get hurt, but it's the playoffs. It's a war, and Sam Bennett is the kind of player that can get you through around the playoffs. What is that? That is gorgeous. Look at that patch right there. Wow. I didn't even notice that's autographed too. This is gorgeous. Look at that is just a gorgeous design card. That is absolutely beautiful. Oliver Shillington is a fantastic defenseman. He had a lot of injury troubles this year with Calgary. Calgary's season was a complete disaster. But I'm not worried. They still have a lot of these guys, a lot of good talent on their roster for next year. So hopefully bringing in a new coach will change things, and we'll see what happens, though. But I'm a big fan of Oliver Shillington. That is a gorgeous card. Absolutely gorgeous. 1, 2, 4 color patch. It's very rare to get these 4 color patches on these kinds of things. So that is a beautiful card. So I have pulled the Spinach card. It's officially happened. But I still have so many of these Allen and Ginter Spinach packs. We're going to have to keep going here. The Spinach hunt's never going to end. You guys know the deal. March 1st every year is International Spinach Hunt Day. It's one of the best days on YouTube for the card community. And that's not going to stop. So I'm going to have to pick up a box of this stuff to open up next year on International Spinach Hunt Day. But for now, let's get into here and see what we got. I think we have... Nope, never mind. I thought we had some sort of relic. So we have a Stevenson rookie. We have a Mark Anthony. We have a Gray. And our mini is... We got a Caldwell, a Supernova from Caldwell. We have Mike Piazza, and we have George Brett. So we didn't get a Spinach, but I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're going to get another Spinach out of these packs, because that Spinach came out of a 24-pack retail box. And the odds of pulling 2 Spinach out of 1 box is just, that's never going to happen. I can't believe that we already pulled the Spinach. Like, I'm not going to lie, I never thought it was going to happen at this point. We've been doing this for so long that I don't know. I didn't know what to expect. But you know what? You got to believe. You got to stay true to your dreams. And here we are. We are officially the Spinach King. So we have a Max Scherzer. We have an Ernie Banks. We have a Martin Maldonado. We have a Roger Clemens on the Blue Jays. Do we have a Goose? Did we pull a Susan the Goose? We did not. We got a Mike Schmidt. A Mike Schmidt brown border. We'll put that up in the back here. We're going to have to do something with these. I was going to let it pile up all year, but I don't want to block out those dangly dang shoes that we got from our friend from Netherlands, Mr. Freedomsufferer. And then last card in the pack is Rob Riggle. This is the guy from Step Brothers. So, I don't know. Like, every time I open one of these, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a high you experience. So I don't know what to say anymore. Every time I open up one of these packages, it's better and better than the last. Julie Farnham, thank you so much, my friend. Like, this is overwhelming. This is overwhelming, but I can't thank you enough. Thanks everybody for checking out this video today. I hope that you all have a great day and enjoy the pulls.